Welcome to this month's Tarot Look Ahead with me, Witchy Ricky. In this video, we will be focusing on what the month of February 2021 is bringing to the three different modes: cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs. Each video has been separated into its own segment for ease of watching without having to skip around. But before we get into the tarot reading, I want to take some time to talk about what is happening astrologically this month. So this month we are starting off with Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury went retrograde on January 30th and it will remain in retrograde until February 20th. Mercury is the planet of communication, technology, thoughts, beliefs, and how we interpret information, and it is slowing down. When Mercury goes retrograde, you want to make sure you are using discernment when communicating with others. This is the time that can cause miscommunications and trouble with saying what you mean. So be sure to take your time to thoroughly explain and communicate your wants, needs, and beliefs to others. With Mercury being in the sign of Aquarius, this brings the energy of great mental stimulation as well as logical and objective thinking. Mercury is exalted in this air sign, so communication during this time actually moves quickly and with ease. So during the retrograde season, make sure that ease comes with discernment, as I said earlier. So we also have the new moon in Aquarius on the 11th. The affirmation from my Magic of Eye planner says, I ignite radical change within. I recognize and fight for the needs of the collective. Sun and Moon in Aquarius brings the energy of revolution, activism, societal transformation. So this month, take this energy and redirect it to first change yourself. And remember, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. So for this new moon, focus on changing and growing your own energetic field first. Now, on the 18th, the sun enters Pisces, initiating Pisces season, moving us from fixed air sign to a mutable water sign. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, which brings about multi-dimensional ways of living. It's not just about the job or the money or the love. It is about all of that and more when it comes to Pisces. Being the empathetic water sign they bring about the energy of caring, kindness, that dreamer, and that mysticism. And then about a week later, we have the full moon in the opposite sign of Pisces, which is Virgo. Virgo's the opposite. So sun in Pisces and moon in Virgo is probably my favorite combination, which I call the practical dreamer. The affirmation from my Magic of Eye planner states, my mind is sharp with intuitive insights. I humbly serve the heart and dedication. When you combine the intuition and multi-dimensional thinking of Pisces and the analytical and perfectionism of Virgo, you have a dedicated light worker. So during this full moon, make plans and take next steps. Connect to your ideal life and take action to make it your reality. And now for the Cardinal Signs Tarot reading. Okay, so this reading is for the cardinal signs. So if you are an Aries, a Libra, a Cancer, or a Capricorn, you are cardinal energy. So the first card we're going to pull is from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Well, actually, let me explain y'all cardinal energies while I shuffle a little. So cardinal energy is that energy of wanting to go, okay? Think about cardinality and directions, and you are just looking for where to go next. You shoot, you know, it's like shoot an arrow and you just go. So Cardinal energy, Cardinal folks, you guys are the ones that like to be on the go. And you guys actually do pretty well with having routines, having a gym routine, having a certain day that you know that you go and do this. Love being busy, love meeting with friends. You guys also just love to learn, always love to be doing something, okay? So that's Cardinal energy for you. You guys are able to start things very quickly. If there's something that you want to go after, you know that Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, they are the kings and queens of getting what they want, getting their way. And that's because of that cardinal energy in them, okay? They're able to just go after what they want, little thought, little questioning, and but they are also quick to then get tired of that and then move on to something different. So that's Cardinal for you. And we are going to start off now with the angels and ancestors card pull. And one card, the first card, will be for what energy is guiding this reading. And the second one, and the second card is for the energy that you will be embodying this next month of February. Okay, damn, cardinal signs. I'm going to wait to explain until we have all the cards on there. So let's take a look at our tarot, and I'm using, as I said earlier, the Game of Thrones tarot. And this is going to give us insight on really what's happening this month, the energy, the issues, the problems. Going to show us how you will be feeling, what you will be going through internally, externally, and then what is needed for a sense of resolution and understanding. So first we have the major theme, King of Cups, okay, internal and external, and finally what is needed. Okay, wow, so powerful. And the final card is just the final message from this reading for you guys. So this is from the Moonology Oracle deck. And the final message, take time to breathe out. Disseminating Moon. All right, I've never pulled this card. Okay, beautiful. So let's get started. First of all, let us acknowledge what energy is guiding this reading. If I can get this up, okay. And we have the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So the Shield Maiden is this sense of warrior, warrioress, somebody who is ready, who is knows she's protected, is divinely protected, and that's why she is able to come out with such force, with such power, and really execution. She's out here to execute on what it is that she has sworn to do, right? What her plans are, what her purpose is. And because of the shield, that is, of course, where the protection comes in. So we have this guiding energy of fierceness, of action, of being protected, and really of execution. So this is amazing energy for this reading that brings us into this new month. So now let's look at the energy you will be embodying. And it is that of High Priest. Intend and create. So the High Priest is this fifth dimensional just king that is connected to both the earthly realms as well as the cosmos, as well as himself and deep, deep, deep within. He leads with great authority, but also this sense of divine wisdom of always kind of keeping you thinking, keeping you on your toes, maybe not answering direct answers in parables. He is just so divine, okay? So High Priest gives us this sense of leadership, of connection to all, and of just going after what it is that will be in the greatest good of all. So this is the energy that you guys are embodying this next month. That ain't nothing to play around with, okay? This energy of the High Priest really is this strong energy of you guys know what it is, okay? Talk about Cardinal energy, taking action, being able to go after what they want, being very, very determined. We see that determination also with the energy that's guiding this reading, but we see determination here as well. So this is beautiful, strong, powerful energy to be embodying this month. So let's take a look at the theme for the month. So the theme of the month or issue or whatever is the King of Cups. So King of Cups represents just a talk about wisdom. King of Cups holds wisdom. We have the cups being the water element that just refers to that intuition, that empathic energy, that sensitivity, and as I said, just that divine wisdom. We have the king here, which is this divine masculine. So again, with the High Priest, we have the sense of masculine energy meets feminine energy, right? So it's kind of funny because we have a woman embracing this this masculine energy, and in the King of Cups, well, and the High Priest, we have a masculine figure who is embracing more of more in the King of Cups, a feminine perspective, because the cups, as we know, is water. It is feminine. So we have this sense of connecting so deep to our emotions that it is able to bring us strength, okay? Connecting so much to what has been holding us back, what has been hidden for so long, and really taking it out and being able to make it work for us, being able to use that energy for the better. So we do have that sense. We also have the sense of, like I said, that balancing of the energies coming together. Overall, the message and the theme for this month for you guys, it is that balance, that yin, that yang, that masculine, that feminine, that light, that dark, being able to really balance that, and using your weaknesses as your strengths, and really turning that around and really realizing that being vulnerable is actually such a beautiful strength, and is actually what brings you into your authenticity. Okay, so if you guys are all wondering about that. Next, we have the internal and the external effects of how it's going to affect you. And so we have internal effects, the Two of Spears, and we have it reversed. So just to give you guys a better look, here you go. So the Two of Spears shows Daenerys in this card looking out
and wanting to set sail and wanting to go take over her kingdom, what is rightfully hers, okay? So internal effects. Because we have this reversed, we see that there is something you definitely want to take action on. But for some reason, internally, you're being turned off to that idea, okay? So it could be something as simple as a relationship, right? Wanting to get into this relationship, wanting to move the relationship to a next level. It could be totally starting something new, starting a new job, going back to school, buying a house, you know, some sort of new journey. But internally, it seems like although you want that, internally something's happening where you're thinking twice, okay? Or maybe it's fear, maybe you don't want to, maybe I'm scared of what will happen, maybe it's limiting beliefs that you feel you're not worthy of this kingdom, right? Maybe you're not worthy of what it is that you're trying to go after. So let's look at the external that's happening in internal. Externally, we have the Eight of Cups. So this card, the Game of Thrones, shows Jon Snow walking away from the Night's Watch, saying that his watch has ended, and because we had this reversed for the external part, it's just showing that, you know, maybe you are walking away from something too soon. This is, you know, not wanting to stay and stick it out. So whatever it is that you're like going through wishy-washy internally, beware that externally you may be letting those internal thoughts or emotions or whatever, fear, other people, whatever, get to you, and then you end up making a decision that is a poor decision of walking away and not even trying, right? So since we have this energy that you're going to be embodying, the High Priest, you know, definitely make sure that you're not letting these two factors get in the way. Especially with just being able to know that you can make this energy into that strength, that King of Cups, okay? Of mixing that, like, maybe it's fear, but, you know, then turning that into excitement. Maybe it's limiting beliefs, but then it's turning that into a new paradigm, whatever it means to you, okay? But just beware not to be letting your mind get in the way, and then it's going to limit your action. Okay, so what is needed for this, like, resolution to be able to fully embrace that High Priest, to be able to really be that King Cup energy is the Magician, which is card number 1 in the Major Arcana. So being able to know that you are divine, you are the magic, having faith, and, like, this is, again, High Priest and Magician, they go so well together. We see again this divine masculine energy coming through, and for, you know, the feminine energy out there that's listening to this video, then you may want to start incorporating more of your masculine side. Think about the energy that came through with the Shield Maiden. Like, she's able to be her feminine self, but is also able to embrace that masculine side. So any recommendations? It's definitely that. It's definitely balancing out the yin and the yang in your body, really being able to connect more to the divine masculine, and be able to kind of find a healthy balance between your emotions and just, like, your action, okay? when we are emotional and we act on our emotions, that's more of like a feminine trait. When we're just like, oh, I'm feeling this and I'm just going to act on it. Okay, the masculine is going to stop. It's going to be like, okay, I'm upset, but like not that upset, okay? Really what you need though is to connect, to know that you have it all. Everything already lies within you. Finding that balance between all the elements, that earth, that air, that fire, that water. Really being able to connect to that, and just overall intuition, spirit, the universe also comes in with the magician. Because in order to do magic, you first have to believe in magic, right? In order to receive miracles, you have to believe that miracles are possible. So really being able to work on not only that, but the balance of masculine, feminine energies. If you are in a relationship, you might want to try to balance that out within your relationship as well. That never hurts. And also, of course, do not let your mind play too hard. Okay, so that's what I was trying to say. Actually, with this. So, where the feminine energy will act on emotions, the masculine energy is going to act on the mind and the mental field. So, don't let the mental field dictate your decisions, your reactions, but also, I guess, like, yeah, don't be too emotional, but don't forget to add some emotion, and really have that balance before you make any decisions, okay? Okay, yes. I don't want to just keep repeating the same thing. So let's go to our Moonology, which is just the overall message from this reading for the month. And we have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So during full moons is the time that you may notice that you are restless, you can't sleep. They say that, the weirdos comes out, the psychos come out on full moons, and yes, the moon is full of light. It brightens up the nighttime, so you're able to be out. Wolves are out, everybody's out. So when the moon begins to then wane and gets smaller, we start to see that energy settle down. We start to be able to take time to just breathe, relax, maybe get a good night's sleep. So this also is great with another recommendation for the month is breath work, to be able to bring you to a sense of clarity, to a sense of balance. As you go into this next month, you want to take action, your cardinal energy, of course, you want to do something new, you want to start planning, you want to have that. So make sure that you're taking clear action and not just dumb, brute, instinctive, or not instinctive, impulsive, okay? So you want to make sure you're not taking impulsive action. You want to make sure that you're finding that sense of balance first, that sense of clarity, that sense of mental and emotional, not just one, not just the other, being able to combine them beautifully, being able to also know that you know it all already, okay? You know what's good for your soul deep down. Start to connect to that. So recommendations for cardinal signs for this month is definitely balance out the yin and the yang in your body. This could be done through yoga, through yin yoga, or which is softer, slower, just stretches, and or yang yoga, which is going to be more movement, more powerful, more vinyasa. Also take time to find this sense of clarity within yourself, which you can definitely do through breath work. If you guys want recommendations, I could recommend apps, breathing apps, or even breathing little classes that you can take. And overall, just meditating and really, really trying to balance the masculine and feminine energy out. And just overall making sure that we are making decisions that have been well-rounded, thought out, and felt. So, yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you like the reading, feel free to like this video, to share it with a friend, leave a comment, and of course, like and subscribe. I do these every single month, and I hope that you got some sense of clarity, peace, understanding, and love from this, and I will talk to you next